Hi guys, welcome to Sisters and What? It's so hard sometimes.
Who do you think you are always introducing this one anyway?
You do it. I hate doing it.
Hi guys, and welcome to Sisters in the City. No, you're better at it.
No, you did it really well.
With me, Mandi.
And me, Anna Vikili. I just don't like that.
You just like it when Anna Vikili first. She always says there has to be Anna Vikili and then Mandi.
No, from now on you're doing the welcome to Sisters in the City. And I'll say with me, Anna Vikili, and you say
No, it's iconic. Do it. It's iconic that you do it.
I don't like it. You do it.
Hi guys, and welcome to Sisters in the City.
With me, Anna Vikili.
And me, Mandi Vikili.
I like that. That's how it's going to go moving forward.
You just always slowly that want to just push over the responsibilities to me.
I'm not. I think it's time that you start taking responsibilities.
Fuck that shit.
It is. It's time. Anyway, guys, we're in a really good mood because our Birmingham date is basically sold out. Like, there's only a handful of tickets left. I think like 5.
We love them, Birmingham.
Yeah. What the hell?
They love us there.
I know, right? And we didn't even add that as a date to begin with. Like, it wasn't one of the locations. And then so many people were like, add Birmingham. And we did. And it's already like
basically sold out. So excited. But there are a few tickets left, so go and check it out.
Yeah.
We go to so many places: Manchester, Belfast, Glasgow, Dublin,
London.
And you need to get those tickets ASAP. London, obviously.
Cardiff. I'm so excited actually to check out all these locations. Maddie, after tour, we go out. Yeah, like every day.
But how am I going to be okay to like do a show the next day?
We don't go on a mad one, but like we can't go to, for example, Glasgow and not check out the city.
Every single fucking bar.
Not every bar, but we'll go check it out a little bit.
Apparently, Gingerbeard, it said Dublin, he's coming with 13 man.
No.
He's like coming with 13 man to Dublin with you.
What?
Yeah, it's saying really weird stuff.
He's not going to come and watch us.
He's not allowed.
He's not allowed. Him and Cowslick aren't allowed.
He's like, I'm coming, yeah? Me and like 13 guys are coming to Dublin.
What? Why Dublin?
So he's chosen. He's always wanted to go to Dublin, I think.
Oh, that's just...
He's like, I'm coming, and then we'll just see them after.
Oh, I was going to say.
What?
Valentines Day's coming up, yeah? Oh. So, you know, you can hint at your man or your girlfriend, like, this is what I want for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I want tickets to the tour. Hopefully, they're not all sold out by then.
Sentimental gifts are the best. I feel like experiences are the most valuable thing.
Wow.
And what experience is better? They're coming and seeing Sisters in the City on tour.
And just having a laugh.
And just having fun.
And if there's any guys watching this, like, you get them as well. Don't think that it's like a no man zone.
You are welcome. We love you men as well. Even though we hate you, we love you at the same time.
I don't think this podcast would run if it wasn't like...
If men didn't exist.
Exactly.
There would be zero to talk about.
Exactly.
Yeah, when people ask me what's your podcast about, obviously the number one thing is that boys' relationships lab. Yeah. But like, I can't say that because I want it to look like, you know, more
educational.
Yeah, so I'm like,
knowledgeable.
Psychology of relationships.
Is that what you say?
I just say anything. Call it random shit.
Oh my God, Dad, it's like listens to our TikTok clips of our podcast and he's like, I listen to, you know, your podcast. And he's like, some of the things you say, I don't agree.
Yeah, he listens to all of our clips, bro. Since he got Instagram, he's on it.
I know.
And yesterday, he's in the living room and my dad came over yesterday and he's like, you know, I saw a clip with you and Anna and you were talking about who is more sexy, who is more cute, who is more beautiful, you know, between you guys, you're discussing who is more. Of course, Anna is more beautiful than you. But you're more attractive than Anna. And I was like, that's
well, they're both rude.
I was like, that's not very nice.
That's both really rude. Like, because
I'm sorry, yeah, but he was like shouting at Gingerbeard in the kitchen. He was like, of course Anna is more beautiful than you. And I was like, can you shut up? Can you not say this in front of Gingerbeard? It's the last thing I need is Gingerbeard thinking that Anna's more beautiful than me, yeah?
That's bullshit, though.
He needs to think that I'm the most beautiful woman in the world.
Okay, that's so annoying and bullshit.
And then I was like, Dad, don't say this in front of Gingerbeard. He was like, no, I won't. He's like, but you are more attractive. I was like, I don't even know. Both of them are insults and compliments at the same time.
Yeah, because firstly, I like to think that I'm attractive as well. Secondly, I think,
no, but
if anything, you're more beautiful. You have like everything more beautiful. You got thicker hair, better skin, a nicer face structure. More
guys, by the way, if you start telling us who's more beautiful, who's more attractive, you're gonna get fucking blocked, yeah?
Yeah, true.
I don't fucking like that shit.
Yeah, true. Because we're like so close. It's not a compliment to us if someone says like, I'm more beautiful than Mandi. And I'm sure it's not a compliment to Mandi if someone says she's more beautiful than me.
Of
We
course.
love each other more than we love each other, like the other half.
The way we love ourselves. Well, more.
I love you more than I love myself.
But it hurts as equal.
Yeah.
It's not like if someone said Anna's more beautiful than you, Mandi, I'd be less upset than if they said you're more beautiful than Anna. It's the same. I'd be upset the same.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be upset
I get what you
to say,
mean. Yeah.
I don't want there to be any comparison. We're so unique and we're so beautiful in our own way. Of course, to my romantic partner, I'd hope he finds me the most everything compared to every girl.
Exactly.
Every celebrity, every woman,
compared to Megan Fox.
Compared to everyone. Which also, he should never say to me. Gingerbeard has never said to me in my life, on your life, never has Gingerbeard ever said to me, since I've met him, you're better looking than your sister, or you're hot, or your sister, or your...
Cowslick.
Because he knows, bro. If he ever said that to me, it'll be beef. If he ever was like, oh my God, babe, thanks. I'm like, you fuck. He knows.
We're not like that.
Yeah.
We don't like that.
And they know us so well that they've never done that.
What is Daddy thinking?
And then he was like, okay, he's basically trying to say, like, you know, when you walk in a room, like, you're basically more beautiful when I don't know, attractiveness comes in time. And I was like, both of those are wrong. I was like, we're both wrong because it depends on someone's like type and like, just everyone's got a different type. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm into like light hair, light skin, light eyes. I'm into Gingerbeard's look, and you're into like the more Middle Eastern. Everyone's got different types. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, he was like saying that, and then I was like, don't say that in front of Gingerbeard. And then when he went, I found it so funny. I had to tell Gingerbeard, and Gingerbeard was just laughing. Like, he doesn't even say an opinion or a thought. He just couldn't stop laughing. He was like, your dad
that's upset me though. I don't like that he's saying that.
I don't
like it.
I'm more attracted, don't worry. Don't worry, Anna.
Well, do you know what? Like, I think you're definitely more sexy.
You know what it is?
I think you're sexier out of us two. And
no,
I think I'm more cute.
People just like associate sexiness with dark features with men and women. Yes, they do.
No, you've got like a sexy facial structure. I've got that fat face, cute.
But if people always associate darker features, like even in men, not just women, and men as well, they always do that. They always associate dark with like mysterious, sexy, but it's not true.
Well,
sexy is different for everyone. Some guys find sexy blonde, petite, blue eyes. If you go to Love Island, you'll be the sexiest woman in the world.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I would be like fucking the deadest thing. Anyway, it's so funny. You know, there's like Iranian, like old school people, like they just say things. They don't, do you know what I mean? It's so funny the way they are.
They don't think before they say anything.
No.
Like, literally, they will be like, oh, you've gone fat.
You're fat.
Yeah.
And
what
like,
is that? Because in some ways, Middle Easterns are so, I don't know if all Middle Easterns are the same, but let's say Iranians, okay? Let's talk about Iranians. In some ways, they've got so much formalities, you know, where they will like offer something 10 times before you, and you have to say no 10 times, you know, or like if you're going to say goodbye at the house or the door, they'll stand there until you get in the car and you drive off. Like, there's so many formalities. But then in other ways, they're so rude. They'll be like, you've gone fat.
Or, like, why you have spots? Or, you know, like they were like, you're smoking so much, Gingerbeard, you know your kid's going to become disabled. Like, they won't even be joking. They're going to say it straight. Like, they say it like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyway, I can't believe a bitch is wearing jeans right now, yeah? So Anna lent me her jeans. She was acting real stingy about it first. She was like, I've got these jeans.
I didn't act stingy about it at all. I literally offered it straight away to you when I saw you wearing them Butters ones.
Yeah, I was wearing some Butters ones. I don't have swag like Anna. Do you know what I mean? I just don't.
You say that all the time, like I bought a swag.
Look, compared to me, you've got swag. Maybe compared to some girls, you still have swag, Anna. You do. But maybe not like some mad, like maybe not like Jasmine Green, but you do have swag.
Okay, but so do you.
No, I definitely don't. I have zero swag. It's fine. I accept it. You can't have everything. Do you know what I mean? I have other qualities. I'm funny.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true.
I have zero swag.
You're funny though.
Yeah, there you go. You can't have it all. You know what I mean? Anyway, and Anna gave me these jeans. I can't believe it. They're so nice. But she gave me actually a massive bag of jeans like a week ago. She was like, Mandi, these are too big for me, yeah? They might fit you because obviously I'm a little bit on the bigger side right now. Do you know what I mean? I've never been a fat sister. She's always been the fat sister. It's straight up. She blindsided me. She came out of nowhere, blindsided me, making me the fat sister. My whole life, she's been the fat sister. And I've been, you know, the less fat sister. The less fat sister. Sometimes the silly sister, but the less fat sister. She just went through a breakup. I didn't even see it coming. I was living my life. Next thing I looked to the side, I was a fat sister.
Don't worry, I'm slowly creeping back up.
No, you're not. And then anyway, I got this bag. She gave them to me because they're too big for her, but they're too tight for me.
I don't know. I understand how that.
They're all too tight for me.
I don't understand.
I was
like, don't believe it.
I was like, Gingerbeard.
I don't believe it.
I got these off Anna because they're too big for Anna. So she like gave them to me as a fat charity. And then they're too tight for me. He was like, what?
Fat charity.
And I was like, yeah.
I don't believe that they're tight.
They're too tight. the bunda's bunday.
Yeah, your ass is huge.
And it's like the more I'm working out,
It's getting bigger.
And I was like, Gingerbeard, my bum is just getting bigger. He's like, talk to your trainers, like tell them maybe they're doing something wrong. I was like, excuse me?
That's like, what?
I was like, I like my bum right now. Oh, look, it may be a little bit smaller, okay, yeah, but I think because I'm got that dark feature look, I feel like the skinny Victoria's Secret blonde look is not, I feel like I need a bit of curves.
No, definitely you look better curvy.
A little bit of curves.
Yeah.
Not as curvy as I am, but a little bit of curves.
No, definitely it suits you.
But you suited the whole, you know,
skinny, I know.
heartbreak bitch was looking good on you.
I know, I put on like 3 kg since then.
What is Cowslick doing to you, bro?
I actually thought I'd put on a lot more than 3 kg the amount I've been eating, yeah? Like, but it's only been 3 kg. I think I've been going in.
Yeah, but
like
you've been careful on her as well, no?
Not really.
Anyway, guys, love yourself. No size matters. It only just matters to us, but that's just how we feel.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I have to drop that in there. Because
Yeah, I just feel more confident when I'm like not at a certain weight. Do you
Yeah,
get
I
what
don't
I'm
give a
saying?
shit.
I feel more confident, and it is what it is.
yeah,
you know?
I want to look good. And that's what I feel like I look, do you know who I think looks good? Those fucking gym bodies, bro. Them healthy gym bodies.
Yeah, I mean, and
I want
Mandi
a gym
are
body.
working out right now.
We're trying Finer Fitness.
Yeah, and I mean, we can see a difference.
I can see a difference.
I know, it's exciting.
It's really exciting.
We might just be them girls one day.
I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Really?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
me
think it's ever
too.
going to happen. Love
Yeah,
food
me-
too much. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, mate, I was going to ask for your help.
No. I'm not helping you with anything.
Why?
Recently, you've been trying to, you know, act a certain way. You've been trying to act like you know. We went for our whole life knowing that I know it all.
Just because recently I've become into skincare and hair care because I burnt my hair off. So I'm trying to like look after it.
Yeah.
I'm also 35 this year.
And you don't know what you're doing.
So I'm trying to look after my skin and I'm, you know, trying different brands out. I'm actually going to do a whole video like with the new things that I discovered and, you know.
But bitch, you don't have one serum in your room. And you want to talk about hair care.
What do you mean? I'll use the Olaplex.
Not good enough.
Bonding
You need a
oil.
serum in there as well.
I don't because I put oils in there every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Bitch, you be trying to get oil every day?
Yeah, and I'm not washing it. Like I'm on it. Yeah,
Oh,
with my
you-
hair.
Well done. That's good. Oil is better than
Guys,
anything.
because I burnt the front of my hair. Anyway, let's not get into that. I have another problem with my skin.
What's going on?
You must have this as well. You know your man's got a beard.
Yeah.
Does it not scratch your face?
We're not slogging like that right now.
Not stoggy. It's not snogging. Like even when you're cuddling or play fighting and stuff like that, like the beard is scratching my face. Like, and he's got some sharp beard. His beard's extra sharp. Like it's not a soft beard, it's a sharp beard. And it's like an actual issue. It's like I'm wondering if other girls go through this.
Yes, I'm not going through that. The reason I'm not going through that is because Cowslick's beard is different to Gingerbeard's beard.
Yeah, Gingerbeard's
Has
beard is
different
soft.
density and coarseness.
Right.
Gingerbeard's beard is soft. You know, it's soft and it's like not sharp, stubbly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
This, like
Cowslick is like sharp. It's like
thick, black, like hairs.
No, I don't
yeah?
have that problem.
And Mandi, when I'm saying like it scratches my face, and like because I'm on so like OCD right now about my skin and my hair.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, like don't touch me, don't play fight with me, don't do this. Ow, I'm in pain because of the gym. Oh, this, that.
It's January journey time.
God, but what do you do about that though? Do you just let it happen, like scratch your face? You know, you're so over the top
I'm
as
so
well.
over the top.
Yeah, you're like silk pillows.
After I do my 10-step skincare regime at night, I say to Gingerbeard, you cannot touch me. You cannot touch me. And I say to him, like, you shouldn't kiss this cream because it's actually like, it's actually
Poisonous.
dangerous. It's poisonous. And he gets so paranoid.
No
so he
way.
just doesn't come near my skin. And then it can just all sit there and soak in.
Yeah, well, you see, like, Cowslick's one of these people that literally will, like, flip me about on the bed, like, constantly trying to play fight me, constantly trying to tickle me or...
What is this honeymoon period? Like,
grab
mine
me,
is gone.
Squeeze me and it gets so... You know, like, it reminds me almost like what Dad used to be like with Mum. Constantly grabbing, yeah. Like, it's really cute, but...
It's bad
It's really cute, but sometimes it's like... You know, like, I've got oil in my hair, I've got creams on my face, and I'm just like, oh my God,
I
stop.
don't know what you're going to do, babe. If half your face ends up like, you know, really butters, it's the lower half of your face, then you just know it's his
The
beard.
beard be scratching me everywhere. It's like exfoliating me. It's
Well,
a
then
madness.
I might be the fat sister, but I'm always going to be the better skin sister then.
Exactly.
Because of his beard.
an
I
actual-
ain't got that problem.
It's an actual problem.
He's had some serious conversations. He might just have to go bold face. Actually, no. You don't want to know when Cowslick goes bold face, yeah?
Oh, my God.
We're going from a 10 to a 0.
Oh,
I'm
my
not even
God.
trying to be rude.
Yeah, he
Sorry.
looks so bad. Like, I don't think I could be with him if he shaved his beard off.
It's the biggest beard fish you'd ever met in your life.
Literally,
You'd be a
what?
10 with a beard. Without the beard, boom. My man's a 0. But you know what? Good thing is men don't lose their beard. It's a forever thing. It's not like their hair. Like men can lose their hair, but they don't lose their beard.
No, good. Thank God for that. Because I don't think I could ever do, like, I can't look at him.
Yeah.
I can't even look at him without his beard. But yeah, so this week, guys, we celebrated my dad's 73rd birthday.
Yeah.
And it was a long day with the family and very
exhausting,
exhausting,
but enjoyable,
but exhausting.
And it's so funny because he's like 73, but I don't know if other 73-year-olds are like this, but he literally cannot open an email. He cannot use his phone. So I feel like I need to take over everything in his life.
Yeah.
And like, I'm worried, is that going to be me? I keep thinking this. Every time I'm sorting out all this stuff, I keep thinking, is that going to be me?
Well, I think that is me right now because I can't use TikTok.
Yeah, I
don't know how to use TikTok at all. Like, I see people sending me stuff on TikTok, like Golly sending me stuff. I don't know how to even go in my inbox.
I don't know as well. And I'm worse than you. I can't even find the link to our YouTube channel. It takes me ages to find the link to it, to share it to people. Anyway.
So we're like that now. Imagine like,
we're like
in 10 years.
But that's why you can't lose it. You need to stay on this technology thing. You need to stay techie.
Okay, stay techie.
Yeah, stay techie.
And also, it's talking about the internet. A really funny thing happened on my dad's birthday. So one of my cousins, she's like, what? How old is she? 39?
Yeah.
And, you know, she's looking for a man. She really wants to settle down. But she's like full Iranian. Like, she's come from Iran. So she's very Iranian, okay?
Yeah.
So she can only date Iranian guys. And after like a long time of dating and like trial and error, she can't find a good guy. She finally goes on a date with a really nice Iranian guy, like, and he's ticking all the boxes and he's amazing.
And he's into her. He's proper into her.
He even buys her a gift after their first date. He's so into her. And then guess what happened, guys?
He Googled her name. And let's just say our cousin has like a past of like doing like something like a podcast, but on steroids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because basically when the whole Iranian revolution thing was happening, she was so active that she was doing some madness. Like, she was literally taking off her top.
And she was like, free women, life, freedom. And going around her, taking her boobs out.
Yeah.
And she was like, women should masturbate. And, you know, women should be able to do this. And all this stuff has stayed on the internet. You know what they say? Whatever you put out on the internet never goes. That scares me, you know, because I put a lot of shit out on the internet, bro. And it never goes. So then the guy was like to her, I just feel like we're not on the same vibe. We're not on the same page. We're not on the same wavelength.
It's crazy.
And he basically cut her off.
Even though she's not that person anymore. Like, she's changed. Like, people do change, you know. So it's like she's changed a lot. Not that it was a bad thing, but she's just not like that anymore.
Yeah, but maybe he's just not the right person because the right person will like her, titties out and all.
I don't believe that.
Really?
Yeah, let's say Bonnie Blue decides next week to be completely different. What I'm trying to say, though, there's different types of people. Like, even my past with Love Island, some people would never want to date a girl that's even been on there once.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you've even been on there is, like, not for me, which is fine. Like, everyone's entitled to their own type of person.
It's true.
And, I mean, yeah. And that's what I was going to say, by the way. So, you know, a clip went viral on the Shade Bar because I was like, the kind of guy I'd want to marry wouldn't want a girl that's been on Love Island. And I got so much shit for it from people saying that, but you have been on Love Island.
But you meant now, at this age.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is the kind of guy I'd want to marry wouldn't be with a girl that's like at my age going on Love Island for no reason.
For a very needed reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and when I was
bitch is already blowing, like going on tour, do you know what I mean? Podcast, everything.
Yeah.
So like, why would you be going on it now? Well, you should have gone on it.
I mean, there's two sides. There's like one side of people that are messaging saying, Anna, why didn't you go on there? What the hell, you made a mistake. And then there's so many people that message me saying you did the right thing not going on there.
Well, you know what? Sometimes like your destiny makes your decision for you, and your destiny was Cowslick coming back in your life and you deciding to not go on there, and maybe it was meant to be.
I'm glad I didn't go on there, sorry, but there was no man in there for me.
Yeah. There was definitely no man in there for you. I'll tell you that right now, sweetheart.
Well, I'm looking at the lineup.
Yeah.
I mean, I've looked at the people that have so far gone in and none of them are for me.
Has there ever been a man on Love Island that
There could have been.
Well, they didn't come on. So it's a good thing you didn't go. Guys, I just want to say that if you are a subscriber to our Patreon, you will see that on the episode coming out on Thursday, I am an absolute wreck.
Yeah, so basically we came in the other day to record this episode, so our normal Tuesday episode, but Mandi was in such a bad way. She was crying nonstop. She kept going to the toilet to like fix up, but she couldn't stop her tears. So in the end, I was like, Mandi, just let it out on the podcast. Just let it out. So it was a very emotional episode, and we decided to make it a Patreon one because you know how we like to put more of our, you know,
private, like more
private, our private stuff,
our deep stuff on Patreon. So yeah, it's so funny because it was meant to be today's episode, but I was just in such a bad way. I was crying like most of the episode. And we always did this. Anyway, this is how our podcast became the way it is. Like we always, if we're feeling happy, we're happy on the podcast. If we're feeling sad, we're sad on the podcast. More so on Patreon at times. But look at Anna, like you went through that whole breakup and you went through it online.
Yeah, I know.
That's literally out there now, like forever.
I know.
So anyway, I feel much better now, which is like, 3 days later?
Yeah, so it'll be weird because you're watching this before the Patreon one. So for the besties that are going to watch it.
So I don't know. Now I feel like much better, which is weird. I was like, why am I feeling suddenly so good? I started my period today, yeah?
Yeah, it's always the few days before your period.
What the fuck is it? Not to invalidate my feelings though, because my feelings are all valid.
Yeah.
Like all of my points and my feelings and my problems and my issues in my relationship or, you know, are valid reasons and to be upset. And they are all I still relate to them now. But they don't affect me emotionally as much unless I'm like coming on my period. And I realize this every month.
Do you think the way it affected you so emotionally was because you were taking action or you were about to take action? Like, let's say if you decided now, like, okay, I'm going to take a couple of days, you'd start feeling it.
I also feel like maybe I was like so ready to take actions because my emotions were taking over me. Because can you think of a worse time to go for a breakup right now? My birthday's in a couple of weeks, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I've got my tour coming up. Like, there's so much going on. And it's not even at the time frame. You know, the time frame that I had in my mind, like the time frame that I'm going to leave. It wasn't at the time frame yet. Like, okay, yeah, I might not get everything I want by that time frame, but at least wait until the time frame. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus, you know what it is? The issues weren't only waiting for like the seriousness of the relationship and waiting to the time frame. There was other issues as well. But like, I don't know, I just get so emotional about it right before my period. And then I'm like, I need to leave right now. Now it's time. So I'm tracking my period from now on.
Yeah, it's so important. I mean, you know my breakup with Cowslick?
Yeah.
When I actually did I was on my period.
No.
I really believe my period has a big effect on my emotional state.
100%.
Not that it wasn't valid as well, because I do believe everything I did was valid, but you're overly emotional.
Yeah, you're impulsive, like you're ready to act.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because every single time I'm like going for some really, really emotional, distressing time in the month, I'm like, I must be coming on my period, and it happens every single time.
No,
I always say it and it happens. So anyway,
yeah,
this is tracking that shit now. So next
but
time,
at least you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm feeling much better.
And at least the besties that are going to listen to Thursday know that she's feeling better.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. Don't worry about me. I'm feeling better.
She's okay.
Like, if things hopefully will change for the better, like all the issues I have, hopefully they'll work themselves out. If they don't, then hopefully one day when I'm not near my period or on my period, I'll make a rational decision and make the right choice at the time. I don't know. There's obviously like something inside of me that has like so much like faith in my love for Gingerbeard and his love for me. I do believe that like we love each other a lot, and hopefully Gingerbeard makes the changes for me that I need him to make.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I do think he's the kind of person that does need a push to make it. Like, as in, I think if I left, like if I did what Anna did, he would do a 360 and transform. But because I love him so much, obviously I don't have the fucking balls.
Yeah.
And I don't want to
And it just shouldn't have to take leaving. Like, yeah,
no,
okay,
I agree.
It worked for me, but I don't think it should be the case where you have to leave for people to realise.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. Even though that's my situation.
No, I agree with you 100%. I agree.
It's sad that that's my situation.
Yeah, I agree with
I
you
hate
as well.
that it's my situation.
But, yeah.
You know, like...
But, I mean, hopefully I won't have to leave, but I do think that Gingerbeard is that kind of guy. You know what I mean? He's that kind of guy where if he had that, oh my God, shock factor, it probably would change him.
Yeah.
But anyway,
she's better
right now.
now.
I want to focus on you guys and the tour and positive things.
Positive.
It's just going to be 3 more weeks and I get depressed again though. So
I don't even want to think about it. Mandi, you know what? I'm going through this phase, yeah. Like, I'm like, people are like, so how's it going with you and Cowslick? What's happening with you guys? What have you decided you're going to do? I'm like, I'm not even thinking about it. I can't be bothered. I genuinely can't be bothered right now.
Well, like last night, my dad was round and he was chilling with Gingerbeard and I was like doing some stuff in the kitchen. And like, I went and sat with my dad. And then I was like talking to dad about kids and stuff. He was like, yeah, but you need to get married before you have kids. And I was like, yeah, well, tell me about it. And he was like, so when do you think you're going to get married? I was like, God, now my dad's asking me. Like, he's the least interested in these things. Like, he's just not the typical dad. He doesn't care, yeah? And he's asking me. And I was like, Dad, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. He was like, well, Gingerbeard tell me that Anna getting married soon, getting engaged soon to Cowslick. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, you said something like it. They're going to get married. So then I got really, really happy. And it was like a moment for me of like, obviously, I love you so much. So like, it's like almost like all my problems would disappear if that happened.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So, because we were at a party as well the other week, and one of Cowslick and Gingerbeard's friends was talking to us, and he was saying, you know, usually someone knows after 2 years, like, and he was saying all these things about engagements. And then I was drunk and I went up to Cowslick and I was like, yeah, look, even your friend said someone knows after 2 years. He was like, but I did know after 2 years. And I was like, yeah, well, you know, it's just mad that all these things have happened and like we broke up and all this stuff. He's like, I know, you know the reasons why it's not happened. I'm like, yeah, but it's fucked up. Like, you're not even thinking about it. Even now, you're just so comfortable. And he was like, how do you know that? And I was like, I just know you're not planning anything. I'm like super drunk, yeah. And he was like, how do you know I'm not planning anything? I was like, because my sister would know and she doesn't know. He's like, why do you want to ruin everything? Like,
that is so funny.
Yeah, but I think it's wild. If he is planning on doing something like that, huge, he needs to consult you.
But you're the one who was like, maybe he doesn't. Like, you've told him exactly what you want and whatever. So like, why would he need to consult me? Maybe he's just scared that like, I will ruin the surprise. You know what I mean? My big ass mouth. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, that was a really like exciting moment. But
it's also really scary because
I have a feeling though as well. I've got a gut feeling that it's coming.
It's really scary though. Like getting engaged means like I have to say goodbye to Dubai.
Yeah, I know. That's sad. It's a moment.
I don't know if I can live in this country.
Oh, bitch. She wants what she wants, and after wanting it for so long, and then she's like, I don't know if I want it.
I want him. I love him, but I just hate this country so much that it makes me such a horrible person. You know, being in this country. Like today I was just fucking shouting while I was driving around in the wet.
Yeah, I know, I am.
Cold, grey, really horrible.
It's also like to me, like you've talked about this fucking engagement thing so much, yeah, that you have absolutely ruined any hope of a surprise. It's like I need to know exact time, the exact
That's
day.
The thing. I want it videoed, and I want to wear a nice outfit, and I want to be prepared.
Yeah,
but then I want it to be a surprise. It'd be a fucking big shock to me though if it happened anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't know why I've got a good feeling there. I've got a good feeling about you.
It ain't happening anytime soon. I know it's not happening by Valentines. It's not happening by Valentine's Day.
It will be released on Patreon before anywhere, so sign up. All right, today, guys, we're doing work dilemmas, all right? I do not miss a days where I was answering to some bitch. I tell you that right now.
I know.
I had a situation once, all right, when I was working in Harvey Nichols. And I was in, Harvey Nichols NARS counter. That's why I'm so bomb at makeup, yeah? And I was on the makeup counter and it's like summer, it's like July. And the locker room where you keep your bottle of water, and it's a mission away. You got to go up like 2 fucking escalators, like a fucking walk, which is a sip of water. You should have your water. Human rights should allow you to have your water on the shop floor in a cupboard.
Human rights.
In a cupboard where the makeup stuff are.
Yeah.
And if you want to have a sip, you lean down and like when it looks like you're going through the cupboards, that's how it looks like. Because most of the time when you're doing stock and stuff, you're leaning down on your like crouching and you have a sip and you put it back in, right?
Yeah.
And every other counter, this was happening. I could see everyone doing it, having their water. All other managers will call my manager, no, your water has to be in your locker.
Oh my God.
I feel like that's a crime against humanity.
I don't know. I think that's fucked.
Water is a necessity. It's like oxygen.
Yeah.
And I drink a lot of water, so I'd have to go all the way up. That's why I taking a piss. I was like, I need to get water. Need to go drink water.
Good for you. I mean, I don't really have any crazy work stories, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I can remember is when I was a pharmacist in one of the places I worked, there was a delivery driver that I fancied, and he fancied me, and he kept trying to put it on me.
Oh, really? That happens to me loads of times.
Yeah, but you're a pharmacist, like you're professional.
Oh, you know, yeah, you can't do that shit.
You can't do anything. But it was a situation.
When I worked in, Boots the chemist and shit, I got with a pharmacist.
Did you? What, during working hours?
During working hours, bitch, in my ugly ass uniform, everything.
No.
Yeah, stockroom thing.
No way.
Yeah, it wasn't like sex, so relax. It was just makeup.
Just a kiss.
Yeah, just a kiss.
Okay,
And like once when I was working at a makeup counter, yeah, like I wanted to like have a flirt with the manager of the whole like store. And so I emailed him.
No, you're crazy. You always had these really weird crushes as well. I remember once you fancied this like really skinny, geeky
Italian
pharmacist that was like a proper geek, and it
Yeah.
was just the strangest guy.
Have you seen like work goggles though? Like, in work, someone could be so, oh my God, happening at work. Outside of work,
yeah.
Fuck are you, bro?
That's happened so many times.
Like when I started searching this guy's Italian manager, the geeky one, and I started searching him outside of the workplace.
Yeah.
I was a shocker. I was like, who
that
is
happened
this?
so many
and
times.
that was it. My crush died like that so many times, and my crushes died instantly.
So many times though, like when we were working in Boots, like, and we were just like sales assistants. This is way back when we were like 20. Pharmacists used to look so sexy. Do you remember? Because they were like in a suit and
they catch them outside work.
They weren't sexy at all.
No,
what was that? They were really strange.
Like I actually had to see that. I saw the guy outside on a date, and that was the last time.
That's so funny.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna start on your dilemmas.
Okay, so this one is: COVID was a crazy time.
Yes, it was.
We had a Zoom meeting with our head of digital marketing, and a few of us joined the call 10 minutes early to chit chat without him. He must have forgot that he joined and his camera cover wasn't on because he proposed to his girlfriend.
No, he didn't.
And we literally saw him getting rejected in real time.
Oh my God. And he didn't know that they saw that?
Zoom is complicated. Like, you can turn off your camera, turn it on. Maybe he joined early, didn't realize everyone else joined, and his camera was,
But no wonder she rejected him. Who proposes just before they're about to get on a Zoom call?
Exactly.
Right in front of their laptop.
Exactly.
He's giving no effort.
Yeah.
She was probably like, fuck this. You want to propose to me and then go on a Zoom.
Because you're going to want to like be together afterwards. After the proposal, and then they say yes, you're going to want to spend some time celebrating.
Not go back in your living room.
Anyway,
put on Netflix.
Imagine be like, will you marry me? And they say, yes. And you're like, oh my God, I'm so happy. Anyway, babes, I just kind of got to do a Zoom call.
Got a Zoom? Yes.
That's so weird.
It's dead. That's dead.
I mean...
But I can't even believe it.
Yeah, he got rejected in real time.
There's men out here proposing when they don't even know if they're going to like get accepted or not.
So many.
And there's men out here who know they got an amazing woman like me, 10 out of 10 and everything. And they play hard to get.
But it's crazy that how many people must get rejected
Do you think?
on proposals.
Gingerbeard once said that to me though. He was like, if you ever reject me, when I propose or when I'm on my knees, Mandi, you can get fucked 'cause I ain't ever do it again.
Yeah, I don't blame a person if they never do it again after getting rejected.
Yeah.
That is horrible.
That is a horrible feeling.
But you know what? I'm the kind of person that I'm too nice that if someone proposed to me that I didn't even want to get married to, I'd say yeah.
No, you would not.
I would. I can't say no. They're on one knee with a ring. I can't say no.
I'm the kind of person that's so desperate right now. Anyone propose to me, I'll probably say yeah.
Imagine though, I can't say no. You wouldn't be able to say no either.
100% I say no.
Well, you'd be like, no.
Yeah, just like that. No.
Imagine if you're in a relationship with someone and you love them.
At this age, I cannot be wasting time in a relationship with someone.
Forget this age. Like, let's say like 5 years ago, yeah, when you were younger.
No way would I be. I would end up being one of them mafia wives.
What do you mean? I was saying, would you be able to say no if you weren't feeling them?
I always knew. Yeah, I always know. I always knew. I knew them things weren't husband material.
But would you be able to say no?
Yes or no? I'd say no. Have you seen on the Shade Bar, they posted this thing? And this guy's like, a gal can't expect a man to propose until she's waited a decade. If you can't be with me for a decade, how can you expect me to be with you for a lifetime?
No.
It's like honestly, the streets are atrocious out here.
Oh my God.
Honestly, no wonder people are staying in relationships, holding on to dear life. It's atrocious. The streets out here.
Oh my God.
You know what's actually mad as well? Gingerbeard actually screenshot and showed it to me as a joke to try and wind me up.
Oh my God.
And boy, did it make me fucking angry. It wound me up. It did exactly what he thought it was going to do. I was pissed off. I was going around in circles, like shouting, like, what kind of woman wait a decade, 10 years? Like,
I mean, a lot of women do, but probably like they're really young.
Yeah.
They're probably like in their 20s.
Obviously, he agrees. He's laughing his ass off. He was like, you're right. He was laughing so much as I wanted to wind you up.
Yeah. And it worked.
But yeah, if you meet someone young, of course you're gonna wait a decade. If I met a guy at 30, yeah, and I'm gonna wait a decade, by the time he's ready to marry me, I'm infertile. I'll go from very fertile
to infertile.
I'll go from very fertile at 30, loads of eggs, to 40 being completely infertile.
Well, it's literally what's happening to me, because you know at 35 your fertility drops like by a crazy amount. My friend was showing me the other day, and that's me this year.
Oh, please.
I swear.
Well, as soon as you get that ring, you need to ASAP do a fast track planning to a wedding, because, you know, you get pregnant soon after.
Oh my God, the thought is so scary.
Someone said to me at a party, I don't remember who it was, they were like, it only takes like 6 months to plan a wedding. People who stay engaged for ages is bullshit. I don't know who was saying this. I have so many engagement talks with random people when I'm drunk. I don't even know who I'm talking to.
I wouldn't want a long engagement, personally. I wouldn't want one. But you know what it is? Even if I was in my 20s, you know, I wouldn't do that whole decade thing.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. If I met them like fucking 16, yeah, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
But not if I'm like in my 20s, no.
Yeah, absolutely not. Okay, next one is, I work as a barista and I hate my manager. He drives me crazy because he's a control freak and he's the worst micromanager I've ever met. So whenever he asks me for a coffee, I lean down and spit in the cup before making his coffee.
Well, she hate him, yeah?
He's the worst micromanager.
She called him micro.
You know what? I always get very paranoid about things like this, you know?
What?
People spitting in food and like, you know, spitting in your drinks.
I've done that before, I'm not gonna lie.
Have you? I always thought, what kind of person does it take to do that?
Me. So basically,
you're lying.
Whose? You don't know
actually
who's.
did that?
I'll tell you who's right now.
Wow.
The person I did it to died, actually. Not from the spit in the coffee, from natural causes. It was a deputy head teacher when I was in school.
Right.
And basically, because me and a few girls were being bad girls, she put us in a room, like, to punish us for hours.
Okay.
And actually, Straba was there as well. And we were all put in that room. We had to sit there, and she basically, like, scorned us for ages and tell us I was such bad kids. And she makes her, like, cup of coffee, and then she leaves the room, goes see some other teachers, get some paperwork, comes back in. And then one time when she walked out, we spat in her coffee, yeah?
All of you?
All of us. And then when she came back, she didn't drink it, and she was like, God was with her, yeah? She was like, her coffee was like there, it was perfect. Like, you couldn't tell there was spit in it. And she was like, I need to go and get some other paperwork. I need to go get some stuff. She left the room and we were like, you know what? We have to spit in it again. So we spat in it again. And then we stirred it. And when she came in, bro, she saw it spinning like a fucking tornado, bro. She saw it spinning.
And then?
She looked at each one of us, picked up her cup of coffee and poured it down the sink. Like, you little...
Wow, you were such a bad kid.
I was really naughty.
Oh my God, I would never think of doing something like that. Like, when I was in school.
I was like 15.
I was like that little prefect.
I was sitting outside the head teacher's fucking office staring at the wall.
I was the opposite.
Me and Straba was so naughty.
I was
so naughty. Anyway, she saw that shit spinning. Obviously, now I look back, I'm like, what a bad kid. Like, I was not raised like that. I come from such great parents.
Yeah.
But she was...
Yeah.
She was mean as hell, bro.
Yeah, she was.
Miss Trunchbull had nothing on her. Your body would shiver when she walked into the room.
Yeah.
Like, she was really scary.
But do you not get scared now? Like, if you go to a restaurant or, you know...
That's why I'm really nice to everybody now, because I know there's scumbags like me out in the world.
But do you know what? I actually like it when you can see them make your food.
Yeah, same.
Because it just shows that they're going to be on point, no?
Honestly, it depends how they store the food as well. I saw in one of the back kitchens this clip on Instagram of this man mopping the floor and then stirring the soup with the mop. I know. It was disgusting. It's horrifying. Like, you don't actually know what goes on behind closed doors.
That's why my mum is always like,
don't
eat at home, don't eat out, because you don't know what the hell is going on back there.
It's true. Facts.
Oh. Anyway, gross. Okay. So I was overworked, feeling run down, and I hated my job, so I decided to call in sick. While I was watching Jeremy Kyle's show reruns, I saw my manager on there fighting some toothless broke guy for sleeping with his ugly baby mum. I got secondhand embarrassment for him, but because he was an asshole, I recorded the video and put it in the work group chat, asking if it was him. I got fired, but I was happy I exposed him.
That is a madness. He's firing her for putting in a group chat when my man has put it on national television.
That's true.
Like, I don't understand it. If you were ashamed and embarrassed and didn't want people to know, why would you go on TV on the Jeremy Kyle show, one of the biggest UK shows ever?
What do you mean? We were literally just talking about that earlier, like our cousin, with the way she acted and went on the internet.
Yeah.
And she's changed. Maybe he changed. Maybe he was going through a phase back then. And he was on Jeremy Kyle back in the day.
Oh, like it was back in the day.
Yeah, it's reruns. It's Jeremy Kyle reruns. Jeremy Kyle's not allowed anymore. It's like cancelled.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it goes against the whole new Gen Z culture.
They need to make a documentary on Jeremy Kyle the way they did on Jerry Springer, because I really want to know what happened.
I'd love to know. I really enjoy Jeremy Kyle.
I really love Jeremy Kyle, yeah. He's coming back to ITV now.
Is he?
I don't know what for, but he's coming back to ITV. Anyway, like, I don't know. That's not right. They should have got fired for that. But I mean, that moment was worth it. I mean, mugging him off in the group chat.
Yeah, it was worth it, right?
This
because
is why.
if he was like a proper horrible manager, and like, you know, she said that he was.
This is why he's a horrible manager. This is why he was an arsehole. People with shit lives are always horrible. People are miserable and their baby mum's getting fucked out by some toothless prick. They're the horrible ones because they've got so many
most of the time
demons and anger.
Most of the time, like the trolls that you see online that are like, you're butters.
Yeah.
Usually they're feeling really insecure about themselves. Their lives are really shit. Most of the time.
Yeah, like their mum's giving them microwave food. They're depressed. That's what happens. And they take their anger out online.
There are sometimes situations where if you've got a bad environment around you or you've got a bad life, let's say, it makes you a better person.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's rare. Don't you think?
No, I don't know. I've been blessed.
Rare.
I've been blessed, so I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, go on to the next dilemma. These 9-to-5 lives are full of drama.
I know, but it's more exciting, no? Working
There is a lot more to talk about when you come home.
Yeah. You know, I saw Liberty from Love Island. She made a TikTok recently and it made a lot of sense. She was saying how our industry is a very lonely industry. And that she was really upset because she feels really like alone. So it is one of the negatives about our industry, you know. We don't socialize with people. We're not in like a setting where we're surrounded by co-workers.
Yes, in a way I see you at the gym. I see you when I'm spending time with family.
Yeah.
I see you when I'm spending time with friends.
It's just us
Then
two.
I see you when I'm doing my podcast. Then I see you again.
It's just us two.
And like, it's a good thing though, because I don't have any stories to tell Gingerbeard really, because he doesn't like to listen to me talk on my stories. So in a way it's good, because imagine I had work and I had bare stories.
Oh my God.
I'd drive him mad.
You drive me mad too.
Do you remember when I used to work?
Yeah, I remember.
had bare stories.
Imagine Mandi talks so much already and I don't even know where she finds the things to talk about. She'll find things to talk about. And then when she was working, like when she was working in Harvey Nichols, oh my God, this person, this, that person, this, that. Oh my God, I literally know everyone you worked with and their life story.
Yeah.
Still to this day.
I feel like I have to share it. I can't be the only one who knows. It's dangerous for me to be the only one who knows.
I was burned out at my current job and I needed a break, but I didn't want to use my annual leave. So in December, I lied and told my manager that one of my grandparents just died. But it says brackets, mind you, all 4 of my grandparents have died about 15 years ago. I'd previously booked 2 weeks leave and work gave me 2 weeks off. So I had a whole month off work.
Amazing.
Am I a bad person if I want to start doing the same thing on other family members that have already died?
100% not. When I worked 9 to 5, I was always thinking about people that could die imaginarily. I was always thinking, who could I say died?
I think I did do that. I think I've done
100%.
it. I think I've done it.
My so-and-so in Iran died.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's in Iran. Like, how would they know? They can't ask me for proof.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, okay, you can take a little grievance.
I think if they're already dead, it's fine. Like, they're already dead. But I don't think you should kill off people that are alive.
Oh, really?
No.
I was just making up. I was just an uncle and auntie. You know what I mean? I didn't even know. I was just saying.
We'll just imagine it was one of the dead ones.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to kill off people that are already alive.
In the air.
Yeah, don't put it in the air.
Wrong.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think as long as they're already dead, you do you, babe. Like, it's just not enough.
You know,
they don't get enough weeks off work. Like
100%.
I remember, even when I started doing pharmacy recently, you're only getting 5 weeks off.
Work shouldn't even be 5 days a week.
I agree.
Yeah, it should be like 3.5. Should be half.
I think it should be half.
100%.
Half work, half play.
But with the cost of living, People doing 7 days a week.
I know, tell me about it though, but it's not, I mean, you want to go and buy a fucking Nike tracksuit and it's about £150.
A Joe and the Juice sandwich is the same as someone's hourly wage. Deep it, bro. Got to starve these lunchtimes.
It's fucked.
Fuck!
Out here, seriously. And that's why Dubai, they're doing a 4-day work week and 1 day you work from home.
Yeah, but there's a lot of poverty in Dubai, Anna. A lot of people like on fucking £200 a month and they're working 7 days a week.
Yeah, that's
so
really
I just
sad.
feel like we go there and we see the luxury sides of it. We see the amazing sides of it. There are at least laws here that prevent people getting paid that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
One thing I do regret though is when I was studying for my exams, every single time I fucked up the year or fucked up an exam, instead of like when you do a retake, you get capped at a certain amount like you can get. You know, you get capped like you can't get a higher grade than this if you're retaking. But if you have mitigating circumstances, like I was unwell or I was sick, then you don't get capped. So when you retake it, you can get the highest grade possible.
Yeah.
So every single time I had an exam and I didn't do it, or I fucked up the whole year, fucked up all my exams, I'd go to the doctor and be like, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, I'm mentally unwell. And then they give me a form, I take it to uni, I resit my exams, and I'd be able to get like the highest grade. That shit I regret doing, because I remember when Anna went on Love Island and I was thinking to go on as well. Obviously, they didn't end up taking me on, but I feel like maybe that could have been one of the reasons.
Because basically, you know, in
They
Love
do a
Island,
whole background check online.
in Love Island, they do like a whole background check on your medical history. And so they must have gone to our GP and got Mandi's medical history. And it was all like depressed. But she wasn't really
I remember
depressed.
I was rolling around with my fucking ex-boyfriend with a convertible BMW with this much cash because he's a criminal, and I was just fucking around not doing my exams.
Yeah.
I was actually in uni, I was popular, I was having a lot of fun. Me and you were we had a lot of fun in uni days.
Yeah.
Too much fun though.
When was your OCD days? Was that like in school?
School, after GCSEs.
Yeah.
Uni, I was, even
were
college,
fine.
I was really good.
Yeah.
Even college, I was really good. And like, I was messing around. Like, it was just suddenly so fun. Suddenly dating or like going out or having a drink. And these things suddenly became so much fun. And then I just kept fucking up exams and, you know, messing around.
But it's crazy. Like what we say, you know, what goes on the internet stays forever. What you go and say to your GP stays forever.
Literally. But now, after that, I don't go to my GP for anything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't go for any, I haven't been to do you know what, Anna? I haven't been to the GP since I went when you were in Love Island.
Well, touch wood.
I haven't gone. they scare me now.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Touch wood.
Yeah. Touch wood, innit, for real.
Yeah, but I'm surely that can't be a reason why they wouldn't put you on Love Island.
But obviously now, after like I've got a podcast, I get trolled like more than many Love Islanders. I've got people commenting about me all the time. And I'm going to be going on another show, which is going to be a surprise.
Very soon.
Very soon. So obviously now I feel like everybody knows that I'm fine. Look, I'm not fine with some things, I'm fine with other things. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I feel like when it comes to public opinion, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But with other things, I'm more sensitive.
There's
maybe
people that have been on Love Island since my show and I've spoken to, and they literally had really bad mental health.
Yeah.
So
maybe
I don't
it
get
wasn't
it.
that, because when I spoke to the Love Island producers, like after you came out, they were like, well, I said something outrageous to them, and they were like, this is why we couldn't put you on the show, because you just get us cancelled, you know, as a joke.
Yeah.
Which is, maybe that's the reason.
That's the reason they always gave to me.
Yeah.
You're so outspoken.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of people who seem unstable that have been on that show in the last few years.
Exactly. I think it's just because you've got such a like no filter, outspoken personality that they probably got a bit worried having you on there. Like you cause too much drama.
Yeah, but to be honest, now I wouldn't go anyway. Like now I
obviously.
I mean, not only am I in a relationship, but like I just wouldn't, because
there's unnecessary.
I mean, Anna went on, she did the hard graft, do you know what I mean? And now we're here.
I took the L, and
She took the L.
that's why we don't have that many work dilemmas.
Lucky bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed some of your work dilemmas and some of our work dilemmas. We're going to see you next week. Make sure you share, comment, subscribe. And also subscribe to Patreon if you want to hear about my Gingerbeard drama.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for listening.
Love you. Bye.